Welcome to another episode of Becoming a Faster Pilot. Last week I attended a race and it was quite frustrating. I didn't perform as I was expected and I was quite disappointed in my performance. So today we want to get the root cause. We want to try to improve the things I can improve and also define some strategies and tactics so I can become a faster pilot. So it's all about consistency, so do not crash. It's also about the hardware, so what things I need to change, what settings I can try out to see, hey, this works better, like the cam angle, for example. And yeah, also, it's just a sunny day and we just want to have fun and practice. We set up a tighter track as usual with 8 gates, I guess. And yeah, enjoy the video and hopefully I will get and find some solutions so I can become faster.
I want to test out some things today. First of all, I will play around with my camera angle from 53 all the way down to 45 degrees and I will adjust some Betaflight settings. But I'm a noob in pit tuning. I just use Karate Race preset on all my race cropters and adjust minor things. Hardware wise, I will use 2 drones today with different FC and EC combinations, but they have the same motors and frames and I will not change any hardware today. Usually I am flying at 53 degrees camera angle. This is also influenced by my simulator sessions, where I'm a bit faster compared to my real life racing. That's why I need more angle in the simulator. One reason I want to try out lower angle as well. In all my previous videos here on the channel, I flew at 53 degrees by the way. 53 degrees is what I started with and what you see here in this DVR. It is naturally faster due to more needed pitch, but it also forces you to go fast and sometimes even too fast and you crash. That is what I always preferred, to fulfill all requirements to go fast by default. So, the higher the camera angle, the higher the copter's motivation to speed up. But the downside is that sometimes the copter takes over the handling. So it is a compromise between seeing more when going fast and being in control. I switched to 50 degrees and stick feeling was immediately influenced. As you see, I could easily adapt and use the potential to be more in control. Lanes are more clear and better repeatable.
50 degrees camera angle. Something new to me, but let's see. Let's start slowly. Drone is flying really smooth. This makes fun. And build up the speed here. Woo-hoo-hoo! So now we are flying with 45 degrees, even less. I see a lot of propeller. Now let's see. Track is really busted. Yeah, that's also nice. And that's the point. I don't see big difference, but in going slow, but when I go faster...
When rewatching a DVR at home, I realized that 45 degrees performed better than I thought it feels on the field. That's why I only flew some lipos, but in the tight corners it allowed me to stay really close to objects.
I really tried. I tried now everything. 45 degrees, 50 degrees and 53 degrees camera angle. And for sure 53 feels more natural. But when I really want to go consistent and at the same time fast, I think it's better to go with 50. I feel more safe. And I feel like also the power loops and stuff, this is really, I am more in control. This is really what I desire. And yeah, so I think in the future I will go with 50 degrees.
Wait a minute.
Let's rethink my decision. I am unable to express my emotions while flying.
Yeah.
The super tight race with burner was insane and it was less exhausting to steer through the track. Fastest lap was flown at 50 degrees and at the end of the practice day I felt most secure with 50 degrees, but I flew the most lipos with 50 degrees and my first 3 45 degrees lipos felt so chilled and more dialed in the right lane without thinking about crashing. Look at this DVR.
Muss rein. Oh, geil, ey. Geil, Junge. Das war nice. And today also flying or using the first time this HDZero screen for training purposes. And it's really nice to just observe the other pilots and no need to get the goggles on. It's just easier also for visitors, spectators. You can just hand it over. And it can work on HDZero signal and also analog. It switches automatically. So we moved the position 1.5 hours ago. So this is what we are used to, and here in the shade it was much easier. Now the shade is going to become here everywhere, and yeah, so with the 50 degree angle it's much easier for me to keep the control and to not oversteer and to not overreact, and also like try to focus on the consistency. What I'm doing actually right now is that really helps me just build up the speed.
With changing the position, we also decided to fly the track the other way around to increase the training effect. It feels completely like a new track now. And all freestyle pilots who watched so far will think I'm crazy talking about these tiny changes in cam mounts. But for us racer, I can tell you, every track is a choreography and it can make a big difference with changing just small things.
It's just like the evolution. I cannot stick to my setup that I defined at the beginning of the year for the whole year and just do not look left and right. It's always important to be open-minded and to try something new out. Even if it's just for 1 or 2 lipos, it can help and it can be this advantage that brings you further and faster. So with that being said, I hope you did enjoy the video, and I hope I see you in my next one.
It could also be that I'm not fast enough for 53 degrees and I need to improve, and in the future I may go back to 53. What camera angle are you flying on your copter? Let me know and subscribe to my channel to follow my journey. I will continue testing with 45 to 50 degrees and find my sweet spot and keep you guys updated.
This is FPV paradise. Best place on earth. Also with some nature here. Some wildlife. Some hawks. Oh, he's landing there. He's spectating us. And also here a lot of goose flying and eating there, and oh, there they are. And they really don't care about the drones and the noise they make, and they are so used to it.